Well, guys, how's it going today? So, if you guys remember that video I made, I didn't get it uploaded today, but it probably, well, no, it's uploaded. It just I didn't get to post it. I ended up running to North Dakota with my sister for the second time in this freaking week. So, with a bunch of freaking cars. And you're hearing this funky noise. Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing again. Something I don't want to have to be freaking doing, but I'm doing it. But if you guys remember that video that I made yesterday, but it was meant for today, they burning half their freaking fields up again. I think that's where the fire department went. Well, yeah, they're doing her again. They're burning her up. They're going to burn up the freaking countryside again. Just in the last couple of minutes, it's gotten really bad. So I expect the siren to go off again. But if you're wondering what I'm doing, yeah. Well, I'll tell you, there's a reason to why I'm doing this. I'm spraying. This is that bullshit weed be gone that I don't like. I didn't see any good results in my yard with it. I sprayed twice. So I don't expect to see any results with this. But I'm back to spraying burdocks again. There's a bunch of little fuckers everywhere. They're I mean, over there by the fence that used to be over there, they're packed. I've been spraying all day. I quit at 4. I just started at 7:30, so I've been on here for about half an hour. I'm gonna keep going, I guess, until the sun's down, or until I run out of chemical. I still got a little over 2.5 gallons, or almost 2 gallons. I'm not spraying that much right now because there's not a lot of burdocks out here. I sprayed along this part of the dike on this side, obviously. So I started there by where my sign's at, went all along there, sprayed. And then I did the whole entire field. I drove throughout the whole entire field, and then I just kept moving my way over here, myself over here. So I think total, I've not including this though. Not including this, I did about 6 gallons of spraying. So 7, 8. This will be 8 gallons if I get this done tonight. The way it's going right now, I should have enough to finish off this section up to the ditch, and then I'm going to jump across, and then I'm going to do that section over there, that little piece, and then I'll see how much chemical I got left. Then I got to do the big square field. I did not spray along that dike yet, along that side of it, because I don't know if I'll have enough. Because I'm down to 1 bottle now, but it's still full. This takes 2.5 ounces per gallon, so 4.5 ounces to make 2 gallons. And these are smaller plants, so I should see some results. I don't think I'm going to. I don't know if they'll die off. I hope they die off, but because this is just a waste then. But I'm also trying to get rid of this because I don't want this crap here anymore. Because I'm going to, over the winter months, I'm going to be stocking up on Roundup for lawns. Because I see better results with that without hurting my grass. This is for lawns as well, so it's not going to hurt the grass any, but look how long that smoke lingers. But I think it's a weaker mix. So, and I'm only on, this is my half a round. I just started this round, as you can tell. I'm just going back and forth. I go up, and then I turn around. I go over about maybe 10 feet or 15 feet, depending, I guess, on how my driving skills are. I have a lot of drunk driving skills, so sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. The four-wheeler can only go so freaking tight, which that's the one thing I hate about four-wheelers with two-wheel drive, and you don't have the option to disengage that. I believe the 550s, they had a switch here. You could go from two-wheel drive to one-wheel drive. You could disengage the rear end. It actually allows you to make tighter turns. But I like the two-wheel drive because it's good for when you're doing stuff, but not so good when you're trying to spray. So, need a spraying rig is what I need. Wouldn't mind to get myself a smaller four-wheeler, but even if it's used, who cares, right? So, looks like the smoke is starting to let up a little bit. It's not as bad now. I don't know. It's just jumping across, but I don't know. I want to be out of here by 9 because the sun goes down pretty much by 9:30. And I'm in the shade, so it's cold. It's getting cooler by the minute. And I wasted 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, I could have been probably over there by now. But I wanted to show you guys that smoke, even though you guys seen it earlier. But, and yes, I know I didn't get a video up today. That's because I was gone. I didn't even get a chance to title it or anything. It's just uploaded to YouTube, and that was it. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of something here. Let me flip this camera around. Even though I'm sure you guys don't like looking at my ugly face, but it's, you know, it's just whatever it is. That's my water bottle farting. I got my water bottle here too, in case I get thirsty along the way, because I'm out here for at least for an hour before I go back to reload. Well, over there it was like 20 minutes and I was done, but over here it's taking longer because there's less of it. But then I'm also able to haul ass because I'm not spraying. I don't have to stop all the freaking time. But anyways, I got a little bit of information for you guys. I watched another YouTube video a couple days ago. There was a guy talking about that all his videos were getting flagged and they weren't making money. And he said there was nothing wrong with his videos. Now, they're adult rated, but they're not, you know, they're video games. It's what it is. Basically, he's a gamer, but all his videos get flagged. And there's something going around where as of right now, since YouTube just invented it, it's basically kind of like a glitch in the robot. That's what's doing it, is a robot. You know, it's a computer. And that's what's happening. All my videos are getting flagged. All the ones that I upload, even that video that that you're supposed to see tonight, which you guys will get to see tomorrow, which pisses me off. But whatever. You guys need a break from my bullshit anyway. It got flagged for no reason, and I don't know if I said this in that video or not. That I wasn't going to title it, you know, to make it want to do it. It's not even titled. Right now, it's just the video's called Update, and then it's got the date in it. It's not even titled. I just put that in the title so then when I go to edit it, I know what the date was when I uploaded it. And then when I go to make a video, or when I guess whatever you want to call it, put the couple tracks. Bunch of cacksuckers. What's up? Leave. Bye. So, yeah, my videos are getting flagged regardless. So it doesn't matter what I title them, because like I said, that video is not even titled in an inappropriate way, you know. But after watching another YouTuber, he's having the same issues. I think everyone's having that issue probably. I know I am, because there was no reason for that video to get flagged, and I haven't even titled it. I forget what I was going to title it, but you guys will see it when I do finally post it. But it's bullcrap. That's what it is. So it doesn't matter if you cuss or not, because they're gonna do it anyway. But from what the guy says, it's only a glitch in the system, so YouTube still has to figure it out. Man, that smoke is really lingering for a long time. The wind finally calmed down. Holy shit, I about blew away a couple times. I lost my hat twice. The winds are... The phone said like it was going at like 15 miles an hour. I think it was doing more like 30 or 40. especially when you're on the side of the dike. It's really windy up there. But anyways, yeah. So if your videos get flagged and they're not even anything to do with, swearing or politics, whatever, any of that kind of shit, it's gonna get flagged regardless, because there's just a glitch in the system. And it says if you go to fight it or whatever, or you manually want a actual person to look at it, it's going to take up to a week. While they're being overwhelmed, probably. Well, they say that they're being overwhelmed because it's a major bug right now. And people are probably wondering why I'm sitting out in the middle of my field talking. Just keep going. You don't need to slow down for no reason. I hate that. I mean, I understand that you slow down at a certain point, because here in Minnesota it's 55 on that highway, and when you get over to North Dakota it's 45. You still got a long ways yet, bud, before you get to North Dakota. So you can still, you can do 55 right up to the damn river. Halfway they start fucking slowing down, especially when there's somebody out here like me. I mean, I don't know if they can see my big sprayer or not. I'm gonna shut this off. I don't know if it's interfering with it or not, but hopefully it wasn't. But here comes another damn vehicle. I should have sat over there, I guess. But it's just a glitch in the system. I still don't like it, because regardless if they fix it or not, it's still gonna have that issue, because who knows if they might make it worse. They may fix the problem, but they may make it worse. So, to be honest, they ought to just get rid of it, because we shouldn't have to. Now we're losing a crap ton of money. And why do you make something and you're basically just putting it out there like it's still a beta test? Why don't you test it on yourselves before you test it on the rest of the world? Because now we're all being affected by it and not making money. I got some funny taste in my mouth. I know I had some food earlier, but I know my grandma was sick there for a couple days. She thinks that she had the flu. Well, maybe that's what I'm tasting. I haven't even been over there for a couple days because, yesterday I didn't get over there, but yesterday I wasn't there very long, so I don't know. But this is just, well, you're going that way so you don't see me, but whatever. They ought to just get rid of it, because it's, either that or test it on yourself before you test it on us, because, it's affecting our bottom line, and it's affecting our income from YouTube. The only time that I noticed a huge spike in my income was when a subscriber donated money to my channel, or gave me money. Wasn't a lot. I do appreciate it. But that was the only time I noticed because most of the time, you can watch your income, there's like a little graph there or whatever, and it goes up and down as your money comes in. Well, for a long time, it was basically just doing this. And then when he donated, it went like that and then back down. So I was like, well, I knew that had to been that money that he gave me. But then after that, that was it. It dropped back down to basically nothing again. So yeah, if your videos get flagged and there's nothing even wrong with them, that's why. Because the thing is still in beta. It's still being tested. Of course, we're the fucking monkeys that they get to test it on when they could be testing it on themselves. You know. I think I could have been done with this field by now. 10 minutes, I would have been over there by that ditch by now. So, whatever. That's probably about as far as I'll make it anyway. But they need to stop putting their monkey test bullshit on us, and they need to test it on themselves. I'm sure they have channels. You know, make some channels then. Make some channels, go make some videos or whatever of your own, and see if they get, you know, hit with the bullshit, because I don't know. I don't even know if I'll get paid next month, because I'm really close to my limit. Well, I'm still a little, well, I'm not far away. But I think if YouTube would have left their bullshit alone, and if the ad companies wouldn't have pulled their ads, I probably would have gotten paid last month or even the month before. So I think it's taken me a month longer now than it should be to get paid. Usually for me it's about every 3 to 4 months. Again, depending on views and all that bullshit. I know my views, they go up and down. Obviously, who's ever in a good mood to watch my crap videos. So, but I mean, it's whatever it is. But I don't like it. I wish that YouTube would just stop fucking with crap. Quit, you know, doing this and doing that. Leave it the way it is. If it ain't broke, why fix it? You know. So, if you wonder why your videos get flagged, that's why. Because no matter what you upload, it's going to get flagged. Because it's a glitch in the system, and they haven't probably figured it out yet, or they're working on it. I'm sure there's probably been a shit ton of YouTubers, you know, sending emails saying, hey, my videos are getting flagged for no reason, there's nothing wrong with them. And that's what I did with that Eclipse video, because there was nothing wrong with it. I only cussed in it probably a couple times, and you're gonna do that because of that. But then I had noticed too that my video that was supposed to go up today also got flagged. And it's not even titled to want to get flagged. So basically, I don't think I'm gonna, like I said in this video that I wanted to post today. There's probably a good chance that I'm not going to be uploading videos for a while, or very little, because there's no point. Because I'm not going to sit there and request to have my videos looked at, you know, and they say, well, it's going to take about a week and it has to have over 1,000 views or whatever the fuck it is. Well, none of my videos get 1,000 views. The only videos that have ever gotten any kind of views ever were those international hardware videos that I uploaded like 4 or 5 years ago. Those videos, there's one video that's over 100,000 views already. And the other ones are at 20 to 50,000 views. I wish all my videos were like that. But they're not. So, I'm not famous like all the other big YouTubers out there. So, I do what I do, and that's it. I get famous off it, I do. If I don't, I don't. There's no skin off my nose if I don't. But I'm not going to sit there and keep making videos, and I'm not getting paid for it, because I'm not making a income. I'm not making any kind of money on this to turn that money around and to help pay for something. That little bit of YouTube money that I probably will be getting at some point will probably be going in to help pay for the bale spear, or to go buy diesel fuel for the tractor. Because I would like to top the diesel tanks off before winter. If the bottom tank's full, there's still some in the back tank, but I like to have them full for the winter, so I don't have to go anywhere all winter and get diesel fuel, because I should be fine. Even if I do feed with it, I should be fine. It's only going to be like, I suppose every few days that I'm going over to feed. And we have a little bit better hay this year than we did last year, but we just have less of it. I don't know. I keep telling the young guys, like, maybe we ought to fertilize it. But he don't want to do it. So, and I don't know if I could. I suppose I could, but how much would it cost? You know, I would need a spreader, either you know, a dry spreader to put fertilizer on dry, like seed or powder, whatever you want to call it, or there's the liquid option of fertilizer. But what company is going to be close by to let me rent one of those for a day? I probably only need it for a good day. I mean, if they bring it at 9 a.m. and they bring me enough fertilizer, again, how much is it going to cost for a truckload of fertilizer? You know, and I'm going to want to probably put it on thick because this field needs it. So, if there's anyone around here, if there's anyone in this typical area that knows of any companies around here that lets you rent equipment like that and what they charge, I suppose it'd be, $100 a day, I suppose. And then whatever you would need for fertilizer, well, shit, I probably need like 20 tons of it, probably. Because I'm not going to do the grain field, there's no point, because, well, technically, yeah, I could do that, but there's no point in really boosting it. It kind of needs to grow slow so then it can kind of get going on its own, but I suppose a little bit of fertilizer wouldn't hurt. But to get this crap to do what I need it to do, it needs fertilizer. It either needs the seed fertilizer stuff, needs liquid fertilizer, or it needs natural fertilizer. Natural fertilizer is cow shit mixed in with hay. That would probably boost it. Even if it boosts it only a few inches, you know, it's a few inches. Well, we might get an extra 5-10 bales out of it. You know, it's. He don't think it's worth it, but I think it does. I keep saying it to him every year, like, why don't you throw some fertilizer on it? I understand he don't want to fertilize the weeds, but he don't want to spray either. I can't do everything, you know. And he's saying that, well, we're not going to be able to do anything with that for another couple of years. Well, then let's do something with this, you know, for the meanwhile. Fertilize it. Spray it. You know, I mean, he's the one with all the big, heavy equipment to do all this, you know. So, I can't just go out and rent something just like that. And are there going to be any companies that are going to be willing to bring it to me? Some companies won't go across North Dakota. So, I mean, if they would go to the truck stop, I guess that would be fine, because I can go to the truck stop. I can just go hook up to it and drive it across the bridge to the farm. And then the bags of fertilizer or whatever, however we plan on doing it, we'll just have to bring it to the truck stop, and we'll just have to unload it from there and load it into the back of our pickup. Or load it right into the back of the spreader or whatever, and just go that route. I mean, if I had my own sprayer, even if it was just that little 40-foot son of a bitch on the back of Big Red, I'd probably fill it with fertilizer. And, you know, fertilize. That's what I'd do. I'd just fertilize the shit right out of it. But, I don't know. We have, I think, enough manure we could do some of this field with natural fertilizer, which would be free. I don't know. I'd probably do the outside rounds anyway with that. Because we got quite a bit of property here, and I don't know if we'd have enough to really do everything. We might be able to make one around the whole entire field, but that's about it. Yeah, probably a little bit more than that. Well, I'd probably do it where we don't want to bother taking the sprayer. Like in that little piece over there. That ain't worth taking the sprayer in. Or the fertilizer spreader or whatever. Just take the spreader over there and spread it with, you know, with that manure. So, I don't know. But I understand that, you know, it would cost him money to do it, but, I mean, do you want hay too? Because, you know, like I've said in the past, we can't keep going down this road. We got to be able to make hay off this too, and, you know, we got to be able to have our half, and he's got to be able to take his half. Well, if you want your half of the hay, you got to be willing to spend a little bit of money on it. I mean, he probably fertilizes all his fields really nice. But then again, I don't know because I'm not with the guy 24/7, so I don't fucking know what he's doing. But I can tell you now, it doesn't get done here. So, but whatever. It's whatever he wants to do. I mean, I'm just suggesting ideas to him, but he doesn't like them. Well, then, to be honest, don't bitch to me then that you're not making hay, because I'm giving you options of what to do. I mean, no matter what you're going to do, it's going to cost you money. So, I mean, how much money did I spend over the winter months and all this summer spraying? And my grandma went and bought some spray. I mean, she didn't buy very much of it, but that stuff's not cheap. But that new Roundup for lawns is actually fairly cheap. I mean, it's $20 for a gallon of that shit. I'm like, well, hell, and it works. So, I mean, I'm going to see if I can stock up on that shit over winter, and I'm just going to, after I buy the bale spear, I'm going to start saving up money again and try to get that sprayer. And, see if I can start spraying these fields, because something needs to get done about it, because, you know, I mean, I'm not saying that he should do everything, but if you're not willing to do anything, or help at least, don't complain then, because there's nothing I can do about it, you know. So, not much there's not much I can do, because we don't make a shit ton of money on this farm. The only one that probably actually makes any money off this farm is my uncle, and he doesn't spend his money on this. He spends his money on junk. Now, like me, if I was making that kind of money, I'd be turning around and investing that money back into the farm. That's what you do. You try to split it to where you can keep some of that in your bank account, and then you invest in something that you need, like more chemical to spray, parts, or it's just whatever you fucking need. If you need it, you gotta go get it. So, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get this place done. I should have kept going, but I'm gonna try to at least make it to the ditch tonight. It's only 8:30. I might have to push a little harder, because I'm at least at half an hour. Half an hour I would have been over there, but whatever. It's no big deal. I'm gonna come back. I gotta come back tomorrow anyway, because I gotta spray that little fucking piece. And I know over by the fucking bridge it's probably all packed again, because it was packed. Well, it wasn't as bad as last year, but there was a few there, and I'm sure there's still a few there now, because the fuckers are coming back. But I'm going through with my bullshit spray, so I don't know if it's even going to do any good. As of right now, all I'm doing is spending money. And you're going to say, well, how are you spending money? Well, what keeps this four-wheeler going? Gas. You know, it costs me money to even keep my four-wheeler running. Now, normally, if I don't do this kind of work, I just drive to the farm. Or drive out here to watch the guy do whatever the fuck they're going to do out here. A full tank of gas, 5 gallons, 4.5 gallons, whatever, will last me a month. But now, since I'm becoming a farmer, I'm slowly getting into it now, I'm spending more time doing other things, and I'm burning more fuel. So I burned a lot of fuel this year, and last year. Because, I mean, last year I sprayed a little bit, but this year I think I went all out. I sprayed a lot of shit this year. I sprayed everything. The only thing I didn't spray last year, or this year, was actually that little piece. I don't think it needed it, but I'm going to have to run through it and check it anyway. But I hope that since this stuff is small, the weed be gone will work. Now, you guys are going to say, well, it's late in the year. You shouldn't even be spraying anymore. I'm just trying it to see if I can even keep spraying. I should have been spraying all summer, but I was waiting for this guy to come cut the hay. And then once you cut the hay, then you really can't see the weeds, because it takes the weeds a while to grow back. It doesn't take long for the milkweeds and the thistles to come back. But that's the one weed I can't control, because to control that, I need a big sprayer, because they're everywhere, especially over there. and over there, mostly by my trail, it's the worst. It's the worst for milkweeds and thistles. It's not so bad for burdocks. Well, over there it's packed, but it's not that bad. So I'm hoping next year it'll be a better year. I won't have to spray as much. But to control the weeds that are everywhere, like thistles and milkweed, you need a lot of chemical and you need a big ass sprayer to cover a lot of ground. You're not going to cover a lot of ground in a little 2-gallon sprayer. People probably, when they drive by and they see me out spraying, they're probably like, what the hell is this guy doing? Because he ain't going to get nowhere with that. No, I'm not, but I'm going to at least put a fight on some of the weeds. And at least right now I'm doing the burdocks, and every once in a while I'll spray a little thistle or a milkweed here and there. If it happens to be within shot, I'll do it, but I can't do everything. You know, I mean, I wish I had the money to maybe hire someone to do it. They could come down with a 40-foot sprayer, you know, and I'll just tell them what kind of chemical I think it should need to kill everything but the grass, and tell them to go over it a couple times. Tell them to go over it, and maybe, what's that month? Well, either June or the month before June, whatever the month that is. Spray that early. The weeds have to be here, as you're not going to kill them. And then after we cut, we'll just have to get the bales off or push them off to the side, and then you have to spray again. That's the only way we're ever going to put a real fight on these fucking weeds. But at least I'm trying, whereas a certain someone, and I don't mean the young guy, I'm talking about a family member. There goes that black cat. That's actually my grandma's black cat. It's interesting. You know, I mean, he does spray, but he does a lot of spraying. And he's done very little this year, I think, if any at all. In the yard. Which fine, whatever. I mean, at least I don't have to fucking deal with it. But I'm doing everything else. I'm doing all the major shit. It's me and the young guy that are doing all this shit, you know? I mean, he could have been nice enough to get that fucking rake going and pulled it behind his 400 and come out here and raked a little bit, you know, when it needed to be raked. But no, I'm going to pull it out next year, and I'm going to hook it up to a 160 horsepower tractor and pull the son of a bitch around. I probably could pull it behind the 4-wheeler. You know, but I want it to be on an adjustable. I want to be able to raise and lower it, so I need a 3-point. So I think this 4-wheeler would have no problem pulling it, but I don't want to make it work either. So because it works, it has a hard enough time when it has to pull that fucking cultivator, and I don't want to have to make it go through all that of pulling a rake too. This 4-wheeler does so much already. I don't know how it's still running. I mean, this 4-wheeler has been abused. This fucking thing's got a lot of hours. I mean, what has it got? Let's see. It's got a little over 1,000 hours, which doesn't seem like a lot. And then it's got 4,500 miles. Again, doesn't seem like a lot, but I've ranked them up in the last 7-8 years. But I guess I'll just keep running them, I guess, until something major blows, and then that's it. I won't be able to do anything with them. Then I'll have to save up money to get it fixed, or... Well, yeah, no matter what, I'm going to have to save up money and get it fixed, because I don't know if I'll have that kind of money floating around. But I won't be able to go to a dealer, because my sister won't be around, so I'm not going to, well... I suppose I could probably rent a U-Haul, like a pickup and a trailer, and haul it to the cities. But I can't drive in the cities. I've never driven in the cities. So that would be a whole new fucking ball game for me. You know. It's easier with my sister because she knows every angle of that city. I mean, she drives to that city and not even having to look at signs. Now, like here in this town, I don't need signs to tell me where to go. I just naturally know where to go. Mind you, this is a small town, but, you know, it's the same principle there in the city. My sister knows every inch of that fucking town, so... But I don't. I haven't lived there. It's been a lot of years since I've lived there. And when we did live there, I was a little kid, and I was limited to where I could go at the time. I only could go to school. That's basically all I went. I didn't go to friends' houses or anything. I had friends, but I just didn't go to their house. So, I don't know. But guys, I need to get out of here. And, I don't know if I'm even going to get done tonight. I didn't bring a jacket or nothing. I got to pull my fucking... There's a deer out there. I got to find my denim jacket. I need at least something. Because I would like to be able to spray into the dark. They're not saying any rain tonight, so I'm going to just see if I can give her. And yeah, I broke my light again. Where the hell? Here it is. I glued it. That's the second time I broke it now. I'm just going to remove these fucking things. I'm tired of them. The other one's fine. It's fine. It works. I mean, they work. See, works. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Airplaner? I'm over here. I'm making a YouTube video. I'm not going to show you guys because she's way up there. I've been out this late before, but not by myself. So, well, I've been out here a few times by myself, but I don't like it. Mainly because it's fucking cold. Yeah, it's supposed to get down to fucking 45 or 40-ish tonight. That's cold. It's absolute bull. Hey, good luck going to Canada. I don't know if you can get across the border without getting shot down, but I guess if you have clearance to do so, then it probably would be alright. But I don't know. I also wouldn't mind renting out a brush cutter, or for a bobcat, and start chopping some of those fucking trees down and get rid of them. So I'm surprised Mother hasn't tried to text me yet. Well, I mean, she knows I'm out spraying, but I guess she worries. A mother worries about their kids, which is something you should be doing as a parent. You can tell my mother was raised right. Of course, I think a lot of that shit she learned from her sister, and she learned it herself too. So, because her mother wasn't exactly. Well, back when she was younger, she was all right. But now she's. So, I may be stupid. Like, I'm stupid. I'm a slow learner, but there's just some things you don't do in this world, and being a hoarder is one of them. I'm not a hoarder, but she is. So, there goes a jet too. Way the fuck over there. Don't crash. Where'd that deer go? I thought it was a herd me out here. It probably ran back to the bush. But man, it's cold. And then once I get going, it's going to be even fucking colder. The main thing that helps is that there's no wind. The wind finally just quit. So, well, there's a slight breeze, but not very much. Like half a mile an hour, probably. So, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get very far, but I'll see. It depends on how cold I get, but I'm going to have to go up to a certain point and try to remember. Like, I have to go up to at least to a tree so I can use that tree as a marker so I know where to start next time. So, but I got lights, so if I need to keep running in the dark, I can. I got lights on the back, too. I got that one anyway. So if I need to run in the dark, I can. I guess on the positive side, if I need to, I can just, I guess kind of somehow redneck a holder for my light here. And I guess if I want to see a weed off to my side, I can just hold it. So, because the damn cheap fucking, don't buy plastic lights. I regret buying them. If I would have put them on the 1586, they would have been alright, but on here they get more abused. So, what are you going to do? But yeah, so if you guys notice anything about your videos, that's why. It's just fuck up in the system. So, it actually looks like a person standing there, but I think it's a weed. But yeah, I would have been done by now. Fuck. Oh well, that's what I get. It's no big deal anyway. It's not supposed to rain tonight or tomorrow. No, I think they're talking rain tomorrow. I need at least an hour of no rain, so if I can get out early tomorrow, even maybe at 10 or 11, I'll come back and try to finish whatever I didn't get. And then my grandma wants me to spray a section over there over the dike. Well, you can't get anywhere over there. I gotta go into the neighbor's field to even get back into our property again, because I ain't gonna climb off the side of the fucking dike. That's too damn steep. And then yet there's a pond there. Like, I don't want to be losing control all of a sudden and go right into the damn pond. So I'm gonna play it smart. I'm just gonna have to jump into the neighbor's field there. I'll just try to stay as close as I can to the dike as possible. And drive over there, and because there's a lot of thistles, and they're like 6 feet tall. And I mean, they've already gone the seeds, so I don't know if there's any point. But they won't come back next year then, unless the seeds develop. But I noticed that there's not much for mosquitoes anymore, so they're dying off. There's a few floating around. Oh, there's that deer. So, alright guys, I'm gonna go. I got about a little bit here at the spray. I want to see if I can get done. And then, I guess, I want to at least get to the ditch tonight. I got to be able to at least get there tonight. And then I want to fuck off for tonight, and then I'll come back, if I can, tomorrow. And then do that little piece. And then I'm going to go along the bridge, do all that piece. I don't think I'm going to drive through the whole entire field like I did earlier this year, because I don't think there's going to be much there. I might do that later on. I want to at least get the worst infected areas done. So, alright guys, I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Take her easy.